We have now analysed the porosity in components 1, 2 and 3, and we have done this manually, which can take quite a long time. To speed this up, we can automate the process by creating a recipe. For a recipe, you need to decide which outputs you want. In my case, I'm interested in the numerical data for each of the pores. Hold down Shift and select each output. Use the right mouse button to create a recipe. You will now be taken to the recipe workroom. To apply the new recipe, I need to load in a new dataset. Here I have loaded in a dataset called multi-part. Select the data and move to the recipe workroom. In the recipe workroom, I will be able to select which recipe I want to use. I will be using the previous recipe which we created. I can turn different functions on and off as I wish for this particular dataset. Once I am happy, all I need to do is press play. As the recipe works through each stage, you will see the data displayed on the right-hand screen. The first of these will be the auto-thresholding for the components. When the recipe is complete, we can see a number of ticks on the left-hand side. These ticks correspond to each stage in the analysis. When the final step is complete, we can go back to the project view. Here we can see the original raw data at the top and the outputted data from the analysis. We have three parts here. We have the numerical data for component 1, 2 and 3, and then we have the labels for those pores. For component 1, we can look at the pores using the volume rendering. By clicking on the filtered data for the analysis, we can show this in the table. We can see that there is a total of 12 pores, which will correspond to the 12 pores shown by the volume rendering. The recipes are an easy method for creating a very quick analysis in Aviso for looking at multiple components. These can also be combined with the watchdog routine for automatically analysing large volumes of CT data.